This tutorial is about special variables. Special variables in NLP++ are notated with a dollar sign and some word put into double quotes. So we're going to be looking at that. These are very special, very important. So we're going to take a text here, which is text.html for hello world. And you notice we have some HTML tags, italics around hello and bold around world. So our goal in this little demonstration is to match the tags and remove them and then print out the full tree and then the tree that's been edited. How do you do that with special variables? So we're going to take a look first. We're going to first take a look at the tags, and we're going to, I'm simplifying this. This is not an HTML parser, folks. This is just for demonstration. So we got a angle bracket followed by an optional forward slash, followed by alphanumeric, followed by a closed angle bracket. And when we match this, we're going to put that all in an underscore tag node. And what we're going to do is we want to get this, whatever's in the tag, attached, and the tag word or tag name attached to tag. So how do we do that? How do we get the text for node 3? Well, the way we do that is we use the special variable, which we use most. This is the most used special variable, which is $text. It means go whatever's in that node, get all the text. So that's what it's going to do. And you notice, of course, we're using a node variable, and this is the 3. So we're getting the text for node 3. We're gonna attach that to the tag with the variable tag. So we're going to do that. Let's run it, okay? And let's see what we have. We're going to take a look at this tree here. You notice, here we go. We've taken and matched this. Here's tag. Here we've taken that text from the third one. In this case, it is third. It's the second one because there's an optional. You can see down here it's the third. So we got B, B, I, 9. Didn't matter whatever's in that between those two, it'll put that there. So that's the $text function. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove those tags. So if you look over here, we have the removal. That is, we're just going to look under the root. Anything that's a tag, we're going to excise it. Excise is to remove node 1 to 1, because you can excise more if you want. So excise 1 to 1, and what we're going to do is we're going to look at the tree there at that level to see what we have at the third pass. And now you notice that the tags are gone. Again, this is the tree. Finally, we have the output, and the output over here is to demonstrate how do you output the tree versus the entire text. So if we want to output the entire text here, we're going to pipe this all out to an output file. We'll talk about that in another video, how to put information out to an output file. But here, we're just piping out to the output text. This is just a label. And then we're going to take the root tree, that's what this is, parse node root. That's just a NLP++ function. And we're going to hand that to the parse node variable to find out the variable. And we're going to ask to get its $text. And what this does, it gets the text, not the tree, but the text for that entire tree, not the modified tree. So when we do that and we look at the output, we'll see that, in fact, it puts out everything. So the $text will get the root of the tree and look at all the text. And if you took some out, it doesn't matter. It's going to look at the buffer for all that text and include everything. The second thing is, the second one we're going to use is tree text, and that is, okay, let's say we've modified the root, the parse tree, and now we want to get, if we've pulled anything out, we want to get just what's left in the tree. So we call, this one's called tree text. Makes sense. Same thing, getting it for the entire tree, finding the special variable tree text, $tree text, and sure enough, if you look at that, it gets the hello world. Remembering that that's what it's doing here. It's getting the final tree and outputting what's there. So that's what you have there. So that gives you an idea of how to do it. Now you use the $text we've seen in the tags, where we use it in a node function. It can be used here, but it also can be used in the PN functions as well. Now we have some other types of functions, special variables, and we have them here. We have global function variables, the app path, the input, meaning the input file path text, the input path, the input name, etc. And you can see these will give you the application path or the analyzer path. This will get you the input file that you're passing in. This will give you the input path that's passing in without the file. Here's the file name. Here's just the head. Here's the tail, which is the extension. So we have all that. And if you want to look at everything, you go into any NLP open window, editor window, and you go to online variable help. It's going to take you off into a browser. And if you go down to the bottom, you can click on special variables. And here you will see a lot of special variables. You'll see which ones are for which variables. There's tree raw, XML text. There's also things that you can use just to get the length. These are sort of a little bit redundant. Here are the global variables. You can get the rule number, the pass number, those kinds of things. And then there's all other things for checks. Is it all caps? Is it uppercase? So these are all the special variables that you can use in NLP++.